Don't get me wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever thought why way more ladies are graduating at college? Let me give you a reason.
If I have a boss and he is Latino and he fires me because he's black, just because he is higher up than me does not mean that that was racist.
So
it was wrong. It wasn't right. He would get in trouble for it, but
Wait, it's
it
not
wasn't
racist?
it wasn't
Wait, not racist.
No, it wasn't racist. It was prejudice because it wasn't systemic.
Well, can I ask
Systematic racism is one thing and racism is another.
It's just
I
like-
can say I don't like you because you're this or whatever. That doesn't mean I have the power to change your life. I can say I don't like nobody in here because of their color, but if it can't impact how they move and how they can take care of themselves, there's no power behind it. The power in it is I'm hurting your feelings. Systematic racism is when they create redlining and unfair banking practices to prevent people from upward mobility. Those are not the same things. What the hell is you talking about?
I want to say
It's kind of weird in this situation that she cannot say that it's racist because it's such a bad word. So she just say it's systematic. It's not really the black man's fault. The system is built in a way that the black man is in power and that happens. But if you're white, then it is racism.
There he is!
racism is just ignorance. It's not power. It's just the like not knowing.
Yes, systematic racism is not the same as racism.
To people, you don't want to understand other sides. You just took out a whole group.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Hypothetical scenario. A group of black men beat up a white person because he's white. Is that racism?
It's wrong, but they are
But it's
not
not
racist.
Okay. And then, so I'm trying to figure out
just
the
saying
hierarchies.
technically.
What about what if he's Asian?
The fact that you have to ask that question, you're already speaking to a person that you're not at the same level. Not because she's dumb, it's just because you both are not talking about the same meaning of the word.
Let's look up the definition.
No, what
I
if he's
think
Asian?
she's talking about like the actual definition versus like what people's interpretation of the word is.
A group of
It's
Asian,
two totally different things.
a group of Asian men beat up a black person, because he's black. Is that racist?
No.
Okay. I understand the girl on the right, in the white, and she's trying to explain something. I think she's obfuscating more than she thinks because she made the girl brown thinks that she's right. I think she's wrong. But you can see the girl in the green trying to make sense of that issue and be like, what are they talking about? The black guy, I think his eye is going to pop out. He's going to look just like me because he's so frustrated. And you got this black girl in the behind looking at the other black girl and be like, are you one of us?
They're not like us.
And I'm like, yeah, she is. She goes to college and they teach her that. And it's so much in their brain, which justifies why all the men are leaving the school.
Wait. So wait, a group of white people.
I'm going off of the definition. So we want to be technical. That's true.
A group of white people beat up a black person. Racist, right?
That's one thing we agree on.
So is the only group that can be racist towards black people then is white people?
We're in the U.S.
She was quick to say, yeah, it's racism if it's white, but nothing else would be racism because it's systematic. I can beat a person up that is white and say it's systematic. It's not racism by her standard. It's wild.
I'm a mixed kid and that is not true. No.
Look, he feels ashamed. He's like, no, you're not one of us.
Conversation is just taking. Oh no. We're gone.
I mean, I'm not trying to speak for you, but I think you're talking about the literal definition of racism versus prejudice.
I want to say I'm mixed. My white side hates my black side. My black side hates the white side. They hate each other.
If I were to go over there and slap her just because I say I don't like white people, that's not racist.
I'm talking about the literal definition.
What is the literal definition?
She just asked you a question.
So that's what I just said. Look it up.
But what is racist to you? What is racist to you?
Look up the definition.
I'm not asking asking to look up the obviously I can, but I'm asking
Go
you.
off, queen.
I'm asking you, what is your definition of racism?
Just look up the definition.
I'm black. I don't need to look up the definition of racism.
We're just asking what's yours.
Sí.
What is your not
I'm telling you to look up the definition and read it. Okay, then don't come at me.
What is your definition? Not the dictionary's definition. Your
Dictionary, not the dictionary.
the
I wasn't correcting. I was just.
Also,
we got it.
What is it? What you got?
Because what she's saying is really disturbing because it's like the boy who cried wolf. There's real racist situations that'll be ignored because of the goofy shit you just said. That don't make no damn sense. Systematic racism. If I'm black and somebody from the neighborhood that's white and we say, yo, get out of here, white boy, and beat him up, that's racist. Yeah. Is it systematically racism? No, because we don't have a system backing us to prevent them from upward mobility. But discriminating anybody based on race, gender, or it's
discrimination.
It's racism because it's based on their race. It's discrimination when you're saying I don't like you because I don't like what you're wearing. I don't like your shirt. That's discrimination. But if I'm doing it basically solely based on race, it's racism. So racism, prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism by an individual, community, or institution against a person or people on the basis of their membership in a particular racial or ethnic group, typically one that is minority or marginalized. The belief that different races possess distinct characteristics, abilities, or qualities, especially so as to distinguish them as inferior or superior to one another. So what are you talking about?
Okay.
The fact that somebody needs to explain that to you, I'm like, it's not rocket science. I'm not Elon Musk. I'm not sending rockets to Mars or whatever. I'm more surprised that you think certain things are systematic and you're not racist. That means you could be racist and you have no idea because you would blame somebody else. That's way more dangerous.
Who can be racist?
Anybody. We don't have to look it up. We're grown as hell.
You tell us. No, you tell us.
No, I'm asking you to look it up.
We don't have to.
I'm asking you to look it up.
Yeah, but it's
Use your brain.
Everybody can be racist.
No, but it's your claim. It's your claim.
You
So
can be racist.
who can be racist?
Black people?
I already
You're
told you.
racist based on the goofy shit you just said. It don't make no damn sense.
Okay,
You just said that white people
wait,
can only be racist. That don't make no sense.
Let's not attack each other on this.
That's just goofy though, because people need to be getting messed up over real racism. This is not it.
Into the mic. Wait. Why don't you tell us who can be racist?
I already said my opinion.
Here, I'll ask them. Can Asian people be racist?
I'm not going to say anything else because
What?
you guys are attacking me, so it doesn't really matter what I have to say.
I'm asking for clarification.
No, don't do that because you're like,
oh, you don't want anything
what the hell
from
is
me
that?
over here. I'm gonna let you have it. And over there, I'm gonna let you.
that's
Wait,
fine,
okay, guys.
that's fine.
So, okay, just answer the question. I'm not attacking you. I'm trying
No,
to.
I think I'm done with that.
I'm trying to understand your worldview.
Okay.
Can Asian people be racist?
I told you I'm done.
Well, that's intellectual cowardice.
Well, no, because
How about we?
I haven't attacked you.
How about a different question?
Well, okay, fine. I'll
Do
just.
you view the word prejudice in the way that he said? So he said.
That was the
okay, wait,
definition.
hold on. Can I?
No, go ahead.
finish? Thank you.
Oh my God.
You said racism versus systematic racism in your comparison, and she said racism versus prejudice. Do you align your version of prejudice to his version of regular racism?
correct.
That's what I'm trying to say. You guys are talking about the same thing.
That is the most dangerous thing you can say because the fact that you make her feel like, hey, I'm speaking the right thing when it's so freaking confusing, you're normalizing a way of thinking that are separating people by people that don't even understand they're separating people. That's way more dangerous than you think.
Using different words.
They're definitely not talking about the same thing.
That's that sisterhood. That's that sisterhood shit. That's the sisterhood.
They're definitely not talking about the same
I know not. I know. I'm saying.
I was gonna
what
say they're
people portray.
not.
But that's the shit they be trying to do. You want to tag her in because you're trying to defend her. Let her defend her own argument. She didn't make no damn sense.
I
It didn't make no sense.
ganged up on, and she's
Not making sense.
What I was taught in school was that racism is systematic.
You're a victim.
And that is the problem. That's why men in schools, when they hear this mumbo jumbo, they're like, yo man, am I learning something or are you trying to change me to think just like you or are you going to attack me 24/7?
Yeah.
So
Well, that is wrong. It is wrong. It is
Just say
very
it.
wrong.
All right,
It is
man.
All right.
absolutely 100% wrong. This is 2024. It is wrong.
Go off.
That is
queen.
wrong. Like,
What did you learn on your own? Do you have a library? Have you Googled anything? Have you bought a book to teach you what it is instead of just listening to what people say? Like, what study have you done on your own?
Two black people versus one black person.
That's why I asked you to look up the definition.
We did.
He did.
And we just read it
We
to
read
you.
it to you.
That wasn't my notes.
I gotta sit this one out.
Well,
You guys gotta-
obviously.
No, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Shit.
I'm tired.
But this all stemmed from because I just asked, can you be sexist towards men? And you said no. And you said like it's the same way like how you can't be racist like towards white people or black people. Like so, really, we'll move off of the race thing. Let's go to the sexist thing. Let's say a company that's owned by women, they refuse to hire men. Is that sexist?
It's wrong.
She literally.
See, I don't always articulate myself, but this is what they teach in schools. If you act like this in the school, they will like you. They will not challenge you. If you think like the guy or the other black lady, they will challenge you. That's the issue.
Really can't. It's wait, hold on.
That's the system. It's a mindset.
You literally like okay.
It's discriminatory.
Wait, so just to be clear,
restroom.
let's say this is a this company is a public, let's go ahead and split this. This company is a publicly traded company. It's worth billions of dollars. The board is made up entirely of women. They control the board. They are all in the HR department. They handle all the hiring. They refuse to hire men. Is that sexist?
I think I already told you my answer.
You don't have to think.
So I don't know how else to actually like
Make it an
articulate this.
immigrant.
So you don't think those women have power? These women are all millionaires. They're all on the board of directors, okay? And they're looking to hire a male janitor, right? But they refuse to because, and this man, he's an immigrant, and he's living in poverty. Who has the power in this situation?
She believes in power.
Based off of how I learned,
No. Not what you learn. Listen to
Yeah.
the words I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
I don't think she can speak about herself because they learned from a manual. That's how I feel.
put it through your mind here.
But I already told you that the women have the power in this situation.
This meets your own definition, right? So I'm even like using your I disagree with your definition, but I'm using your definition. You said prejudice plus power. You just granted that the women have you grant, right, that the women in this situation have the power, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So this meets your definition, right? So you must concede that this is sexism.
No te voy a comer el palillo, Badushi.
I think we can just agree to disagree.
This is
No. This is like crazy.
This is but I'm glad people saying this is on some Manchurian candidate shit. Like as you can
This is
see, this
wild.
feminism shit is a demonic spirit, yo.
I'm making a YouTube video. I want to ask her, is this sexist what my wife just made for me? I think she would say, yeah, I'm using my power or something weird like that.
Like this is mind control.
That has nothing
This
to
is mind
do.
control.
That has nothing to do with feminism. That has nothing to do with feminism.
I want to test the logic a little bit. Hold on. I want to test the logic a little here. But let's use a different country. So a white person goes to China. Can they be racist towards him?
No.
Whoa, that
Ooh. I might die. That's so dangerous.
Off of the definition, like a white
But
person.
racism
wait,
said nothing.
Wait,
Racism has nothing to do with one race. Like it's
Wait, so just to be clear,
racism.
wait,
It's not whiteism. It's not whiteism. It's racism.
You should call it whiteism. That's a good word.
Not blackism. It's not Mexism.
Change the split on
It's
this one. Change the split.
racism. Races. There's more than one
Yo,
race.
let's stop calling it common sense. It's uncommon sense.
Okay.
Wait, so no, hold on. So a white person goes to China. Who has all the power in China? Chinese people or white people? Okay. They have all the
Power
power.
check.
They have all the systemic power, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Chinese people have systemic power in China. Can't believe I'm even saying this. A white person goes to China. Can the Chinese be racist towards the white person?
Yes, yes.
You literally just said no.
I thought you said, could the white person be racist towards the
Oh, because you always think like that in your head, that you transform the word before you listen actually, and I need to repeat myself. This is wild, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, all right. At least you're somewhat consistent in your worldview, because I was about to say that'd be
No, even if she is consistent, I'm still worried that you accidentally can hear something else because you have a worldview that people need to help you.
Yeah, sorry, I misunderstood.
Okay, so if a white person goes to Africa, would this also apply? And like an African country that's like 99.99% black, can the black people be racist in that African country, racist to the white person in that country?
Correct.
Okay. At least you're consistent in this application.
Her consistency is, if there's a majority, there will always be the bad people.
It ain't going, it ain't going to work.
Does that mean that at the university, if the majority is woman, the school is being sexist? I mean, I can think like that also, right?
A white man from a middle class background to do landscaping for her. Who has the power?
What race is the woman? I'm confused.
Why does that matter?
She's white.
Well,
and it's a white man.
And the situation in terms of employment, the woman does. But in terms of...
She refuses to hire him because... I don't know where all these female landscapers are, but she refuses to hire him because he's a man. Okay. Is that sexist?
Then my answer is going to be the same. It's discrimination.
She has learned something that can never change, no matter what, unless the skin color is white. And by that definition, it's a person, for me, that is way more racist than I think, because they're like David Chappelle, they're black and blind, but they're supporting maybe white supremacy. That's how stupid it sounds.
Black power! Don't get me wrong, makosa kita bong. Put the fire na mi blonde, kush hash, purple skunk, criollo, colombici, jam jam, turloqueta, verdetta, welcome.